There's no power in imitating other people. Yeah, you can only get away with it for so long, Motivand. Motivand, you can only get away with it for so long until people, just like in any other relationship in life, they just get fucking tired of looking at your fucking ass saying eat your fruits and vegetables. And the same thing's really honestly happening to all your influencer platforms. And then what they like to do, audience, is what they like to do, 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 and then be really sweet and kind and try to uplift you. It's a rotation of conversation to finagle their fish way into uplifting you. We don't want to be uplifted by you. We want actual tools that we can take into our life to effectively create our own uplift. Not because you told us to be uplifted. That's actually your example of a dictator. So Kamala Harris gives you education in her form of living in possibility and then telling you to be uplifted by other people. Your job is to uplift other people. That's called a controlled environment. That means that's not democracy. So then Motivand decides that she's going to learn how that behavior works by going to the White House and the U.S. Capitol to talk about her Persian culture. And then the government's going to say, yeah, we're going to participate in that manipulation of American people, while she violently assaults me on a daily basis by her presence, by putting content out there to tell everyone how she uses a microphone and eats vegan. And now she's going to talk about grass-fed and grass-finished of junk. It's like really fucking common sense. See, the common sense left the building when Joe Biden turned dementia. You all became demented. And then the Middle East showed up and said, well, we're going to use this as an opportunity to overthrow the country. And now LA's burning to the ground while Motivand's sitting on her high horse with a new fire pit in her living room. And they like literally show it off to say the warning, the warning, the warning. That was your warning. That was your warning of what the Iranians were going to do. But instead of you speaking out against her and putting her in her fucking place, you give her another opportunity to become an opportunity. Well, he shows himself in her so-called white apartment to irritate the shit out of me so that she can feel like she's validated. And then she's going to say, well, I'm a leader. You're not a leader. You're not a leader, little girl. You're a fucking moron. Motivand's a fucking moron, yet you as audience think because she's what? From Persia, a fantasyland world of terrorist family who violates American culture, you as Americans should know better than this. You as an American entrepreneur working with Gary Vaynerchuk as an audience member should know better than to go into his podcast and speak and talk and behave like you've been speaking and talking. But because a Persian whore is standing in your face, bullshitting you, telling you that's how she made it in the business by getting a diamond ring from a fool, and then he prances her around and says, this is my fiance, and this is my fiance, to irritate the shit out of all of us. Posing for photographs. This is like literally the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. The whole event of this isn't like one event or a month of event. No, this is like years of fucking torture. And this is like me talking like a strong person, because as soon as you tell someone that is the violent criminal, the villain, that you're being tortured, they get excited about it. Yeah, I was fucking tortured by those motherfuckers, including you, Vayner Nation, including the Democratic Party, and you laughed about it. And now LA's burning to the ground because that's what happens when karma comes around, Taylor. So what we're witnessing is influencer platform as the most diabolical, nasty ass. This was not the time to be an influencer. You want to understand that this first wave of this big influx of influence in any situation is never the space that you want to be in. You want to be like the second or the third or the fourth or the fifth wave, because you've actually learned from those who've come before you. And what we've seen is Heather Lamusa embarrassing the hell out of herself, violating and abusing power of being able to be seen, using her reality TV show abuse to abuse you as audience. using how they abuse each other in LA to abuse you as audience. This is why they have a high level of homelessness. This is why people don't make it in the business, is because of people like Heather Lamusa, and they're all exposing it. She even makes a video where she says, I was on a reality show and I know how to work this, she says. As she licks her lips and dances in her full of clothing closet while Mona Van hires a closet organizer. So they all come together in reality TV show to tell all of us how we're going to behave, because they're using tactics they learned on their television shows to fuel you to come back for more reality TV. However, this is not reality TV. This is real life. Your businesses are at risk here. This is what I tried to explain to you last night. So you're literally standing there watching this shit as if you're the ones eating popcorn, yet she's the one eating popcorn to see how you're going to react to the things that she produces while she lives in oblivious land. This is the craziest thing of all. You're just going to ignore the concern and the problem. And I'm not the concern and the problem. This situation is a concern and a fucking problem. That's for you, Gary Vaynerchuk. This situation is a fucking concern and a fucking problem. The situation. The fact that you're not grown up enough or man enough or human enough or everything about this trilogy shit that they've been producing shows who they actually are in entrepreneur sectors. They don't actually give a shit about nobody. So why your business isn't thriving. Not to mention you're fucking weird as shit and lazy as shit and intimidated by these people. However, you're gonna what? Try to close my business down? Or I haven't even gotten started yet. $0 in this bank account. So all you do is wallow in their sorrows and give kudos to wallowing in sorrows because that makes you feel better about yourselves. Go eat your fruits and vegetables. I'm gonna give opportunity to Valeria. Let me give Valeria, who designs her own life, not American. These people are not American. They've never held a job in their entire fucking lives. And you married them for looks, for pretty privilege, of seduction tactics. That's for you, Gary. The Gary that's married to Valeria. The fact that you can't see anything wrong with this? The fact that you haven't done any action to expose these people in a physical form and verbiage. Honesty is what really matters in the world at this point, because everything's a fucking lie, smoke and mirrors, so that you can salvage a career. You already have money. That's for you, Ken Craddock, as you show up to church on Sunday while your whole congregation doesn't say anything to stop you from violating 2 children as well as me. That means you don't actually go to church to deliver any form of be a better person or do better by other people. No, you support people like Ken Craddock or Addie McCracken. And this is literally the evidence. This is not just associated to Gary Vaynerchuk. This is a global concern. This is a country's concern about these nasty ass fucking women who are literally living the Middle East culture as well as communism, a combination of destruction as we're watching the LA city burn to the fucking ground. And they still don't stop because we've seen Jennifer Garner and Angelina Jolie look for publicity. They're not out to help anyone. They're out to save their fucking careers. Think about that and what the mindset of that it takes. Those of you who are really, honestly, those of you who are suffering in LA, they're taking to the television to save their careers. Their houses are still standing for Jennifer Garner, pretending to assist, while they're giving away free shoes where these people who have homes can go take the shoes and go sell them on eBay, while they create content about your downfall, really, so that they can thrive in business influence with China behind all of this ByteDance. You might want to consider ByteDance as in bite you in the ass. Because I'm waiting for the Roman Empire to really fall, which means this video and these comments, this video goes viral globally. And we expose these fucking nasty ass women that you call wife, girlfriend, mother of your children. This is so fucking pathetic. Your lives are fucking pathetic and it's all over fucking platform. This is why the fires are happening in California.